Hi guys, happy Halloween. Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. So, happy Halloween to all. Today I am baking a butterscotch pudding for the parents because the kids had enough sugar for the year. So have a wonderful, wonderful trick or treat evening. I'm gonna make my stuff. Now it's butterscotch pudding time. It's a very festive type of pudding, and for me, it brings me back to Paris. Going to Mark and Spencer store that was really exotic then, and get the best butterscotch pudding ever. I'm going to try to make it from scratch, and now let's do it together. I have water. I'm gonna melt brown sugar over the heat, obviously. Whisking all the time. In order to thicken the pudding, I'm gonna use cornstarch that I'm gonna mix with nutmeg to give a little festive feel, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. So in order to get the right consistency pudding, I'm using cornstarch with a bit of nutmeg. I'm gonna add some milk to it so it's not that dry. So, because wet goes with wet and dry stay with dry. I mean, in general. It just mix better when it's the right consistency. My sugar is melted now, and I'm gonna be able to add the milk and the cream and let it simmer for a bit. Milk. And I'm gonna whisk it a bit, just so everything comes together. And now I'm gonna let it simmer. So now I'm gonna mix my eggs, sugar. I'm gonna whisk it by hand a bit. So now I am adding to my mixture the slurry. Still beating. So now I'm gonna bring my milk and these to just let it cool off a bit, and I'm gonna add it to that. So a good story of Halloween for me, the best actually, was when my kids were really little. It was a freaking rainy day, and I went with a group of friends trick or treat, got a flu, lost 50 pounds from it, and that was the best day of my life, my best Halloween. Anyway, I gained them back right there, and it was all good. So now I'm gonna transfer my milk, sugar, and the cream into this whisking. And put it back in my pan. So now I'm gonna bring this mixture to boil again. Now that my mixture is back on the heat, I'm gonna stir it continuously so it doesn't curdle. So now my pudding is thicker. I am going to flavor it. So I'm bringing my ingredients, which are a bit of salt, vanilla, butter, the pudding actually is gonna melt the butter, so we're good. And now, the last but not the least, a bit of Scotch. So now I'm gonna fill my ramekin and let them chill in the fridge. Here we go. I'm gonna use a little ladle because you don't want to create a mess. That's what I do all the time. So here we go. I'm gonna cover them with plastic wrap, but the way to do it perfectly is so you don't want any moist to get between the pudding and, you know, so you don't want air. So basically you have to push it with your finger. See how the plastic wrap touched the pudding? So there is no moist going in between. So it keeps the pudding from forming a skin too. So very tight, no air. So I'm gonna finish wrapping them up and I'm gonna place them in the fridge to chill. When they're cold enough, I'm going to finish them with whipped cream and nutmeg. My puddings are ready now and I'm gonna finish decorating them. So a dollop of cream, I mean a little more than a dollop because I'm Française. A little bit of nutmeg just for the color and it smells so good. Here is the perfect little butterscotch pudding. It's a very easy thing to do. It has a bit of boost, so the little pickup we all need after a long day. If you like it, subscribe to my channel, Delightful Mrs. Azria. I'm dropping a new video every Thursday at 6 p.m. And your comments and photo are always welcome. Have a wonderful, wonderful time. Bye.